How you doing, team? Welcome back to the YouTube, episode 3, week 5 of the block. Just finished up our morning 10k, 520 pace, average heart rate was 141, which again, easier runs are just becoming easier and easier. In terms of last week, obviously I'm trying to document as much as I can, but right now we're just doing fortnightly episodes. So last week managed to hit 100k, first 100k week of the block, first 100k week since the injury. Also got 3 strength sessions in, a push, a legs and an upper session as well. As usual, I want to try and bring as much value as I can to these videos. So again, I've been trying to base every episode around sort of one topic or traits that I think make a good athlete. One thing that came into my mind when I was thinking last night, what do I base this sort of episode around, when thinking of, you know, what makes a good athlete or what separates the top athletes from the just regular gym goers or the regular people. And to me, it's passion. Right now, I wouldn't be standing in front of you making this video if I wasn't passionate about fitness, if I wasn't passionate about running, if I wasn't passionate about making content, being creative, passionate about my job, actually helping people, whether it is mentally, physically, improve their life in different aspects. So for me, when I'm thinking, right, what separates those top people from the people sort of, they'll just go to the gym as a, you know, to keep fit, which is fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I support people who are in that, but for me, I'm sort of speaking to the people who want to reach that top level and who are the committed individuals. See you Monday morning, new week, same goal. Let's get after it. Tuesday, threshold complete, 2k warm up, 3 by 10 minutes at threshold. A wee bit faster than last week, set the treadmill at 16 km/h, which is a 3:45 pace apparently. So yeah, and then a 2k cool down as well. So tough session, again pushed it back a wee bit this morning. Legs are a bit heavy from legs, and obviously had that big progressive run at the weekend there as well, so we may adapt the tempo session later on, or we may just use later on as a recovery, because again, last thing I want is get injured. In terms of the workout, I'll go over the splits just now. 3 intervals, 10 minutes, roughly reached about 2.5k or more on all 3. 4-minute kilometre pace for the first one, similar to the second one, 4-minute kilometre. And then run 3 was 3:56, a wee bit faster. In terms of heart rate for each interval, just sat under 160, around 160, 163. Max heart rate was 166, so definitely feeling a lot fitter. At the faster paces, I just think my legs were struggling to turn over a wee bit there, just because of the fatigue. So do need to prioritise recovery a wee bit more now, as obviously the volumes were hitting 100k weeks now. So yeah, I'll catch you soon for the next workout. PM session complete, 2k warm up, 4k at tempo and 2k cool down. Slightly adjusted it just because of the heavy legs, so just done 4k at tempo. And the pace was a wee bit faster. Felt pretty good. For the 4k tempo, 351, 348, 348 and 345. So I don't know, the treadmill in the gym seems a bit more accurate, but even the heart rate, don't think it went above 165, and that was a decent pace. Obviously it's on the treadmill, so it's relatively flat, and I think with the volume I'm doing now and the intensity, I need to be putting a lot more recovery sessions in, or making more time for recovery. But yeah, gotta get in, get fueled up. Tomorrow's meant to be a longer, easy run. Meant to be 16k in a push session, so maybe do weights in the morning and see how the legs are for tomorrow's run, because they are quite heavy there now. I did do both sessions on the treadmill today, mainly just for time purposes due to work and stuff. So yeah, still get the 2 workouts in. Currently at 30k for the week. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so still on track to hit the sessions and hit 100k for the week. But yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow for the sessions. PM, 20k wrapped up, legs feeling it a wee bit, but got it done. But yeah, quite a eventful run. Got 5k in, realised that I had only really had a bagel before a 20k run. So got 2 squares bars, and then actually grabbed 2 jellies, cause I seen a few people have jelly mid runs during ultras and stuff, so I thought I'm gonna try them. 10k in, tried it, and then a few k later my stomach just wasn't having it. So yeah, I'll definitely not be taking jelly in the 100 miler, cause it just didn't sit well in my stomach. But 20k done, although I stopped twice for the toilet and fuel, my heart rate was like 135 across quite a hilly route. So yeah, that puts us back up at 60k for the week. Again, just getting the legs half an hour in these boots before I go to sleep. Tomorrow we've got the track tomorrow night, so it gives us sort of almost a full day recovery. Pool in the morning, and then Saturdays might be 24k easy, and then 5k easy this Sunday, and then that should get us close to 100k. Maybe do a few extra k on the Sunday if we need to. So yeah, sleep's definitely need improved, which then brings me on to my recovery needs improved. A bit more time in the sauna, in these boots, foam rolling as well. I've not done much of that. Even just using the massage gun a wee bit more. In terms of food as well, like I'm still tracking loosely most days, but as I said, sometimes midday you can feel your stomach, you can feel a bit hungry. So we're currently on around 3,600 calories. Again, I'd much rather, and I say this to like my clients as well, that you don't underfuel. I don't think I have really. It's just sort of midday. I can find myself feeling a wee bit hungry when I've had like a few meals in the morning, you know what I mean? But if you're doing double sessions, which I am doing either double sessions or a longer session, then the last thing you want is underfueling, and then you're obviously not recovering as well. So yeah, I'll catch you for tomorrow's session in the morning pool. Second breakfast going down, 4 eggs, 2 bits of sourdough, bit of Kerrygold butter and honey. Also got midday package. So usually, as I said, I'll just get my stuff from My Protein, not sponsored yet, but the Electra Fuel. So again, just another sort of carb drink with sodium in it before our runs. Got these refuel bars, got them before for my high rocks training. Again, just, you know, quick sort of calories. And then we've just got our whey protein, vanilla this time. And I think that's it. Actually, we got a bottle because I've lost my other bottle. So yeah, that's the midday package. Just got to get into a bit more work, clients later on, and then we will get ready for the track. 1200 by 5, I believe, which is a wee bit of a longer session. So yeah, legs are not too bad. I think we've recovered. Pool done this morning. Time we get into some work.
What happened? Go team.
Let's go, Anders, it's fine. Let's go.
I mean, I booked my flight like yesterday. What way?
It's a short overall session for reps, right? Brilliant, let's go. Brilliant, Gaffer. Last one.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh shit. Fuck man!
Cameras in one side.
Oh what man? Let's go man.
Track session complete with the crew at Kaizen, 5 by 1200. Pretty happy with the session. Just going to go over the splits quickly. So this time we done this session the first week. We done 4 reps instead of 5. So we'll compare obviously both the paces, some good improvements overall. But first rep was 327, second 327 again, third 333, 333. And then finish with 331, so average pace was 330. Compared to the first week when we done 4 by 1200, we averaged 342, so obviously over the last 5 weeks we have got fitter, or have got faster as well. So yeah, pretty happy to see the progress paying off in the speed work. And again, it's just came from doing, I say, a lot of volume the last 4 weeks and just staying consistent, as I said. So after the session tonight, that was us at 69k for the week. Tomorrow's meant to be 24k easy, which would bring us to 93k, and then we'd maybe do 8 the Sunday to hit the 100. Yeah, quick overview of the track session. So yeah, I will catch you tomorrow for the weekend sessions. Currently 10 to 10, 24k easy, really nice day. I've got 2 gels with us just to practice fueling a wee bit or get used to the Sturkers. I think they sit quite well in my stomach. So yeah, one thing I think people that neglect during their prep is their fueling, whether it's with gels or, you know, half to all the way to an ultra. They don't get used to gels. I've made the mistake in the past of going in a race using a gel I've not used before, and I just get stomach cramps. So I'm going to practice again. It's only an easy run, but at the end of the day I'm going to be running over 2 hours on feet. So yeah, going to take a gel at around 45 minutes and then a gel at around an hour and a half. Okay, so yeah, 24k steady. Let's get it.
year and a half left.
Have you? Were you at Force? Were you parked up there? See you soon. .24k wrapped up. 2 hours, 1 minute on feet exactly. Pace 5:02. Probably one of the best runs I've been on since I've came back. Feeling really fit, man. Like fives felt really flowy there. Average heart rate was 144 as well. Didn't go above 150. Legs were a wee bit heavy towards the end, obviously. I think that's just obviously the volume, and then doing the track session quite late last night, and then going straight into this. So big refuel, sauna. Try to get the boots on later. We're out tonight for a wee meal with the guys. Saturday session done, long run. Tomorrow will be whatever we've got left to get to 100k. I think maybe 5 or 8k we've got. 8k maybe, I think. And then we'll try to get in an upper session as well, but it's sweating mine now, so. But yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow because my eyes are salting up now. Run club and the fucking upper session. Can't even open my fucking eyes now. Oh. Sunday night, 10 o'clock, a wee bit later than usual. Just finishing the last wee bits of programming. But week of training wrapped up. Week 5, very happy with how the weeks went. Body's feeling pretty good. Legs are feeling a lot better now. I feel like they're adapting to the stimulus or the volume of running that we've been doing now. So going over this week's stats as usual. Running wise, 100k bang on. 8 hours and 30 minutes of running. 416 meters of elevation gain. Weight training, 3 hours, push-pull legs. Feeling really fit. The easier runs are getting easier. The interval or the track sessions are getting easier. Even the threshold sessions in the treadmill now. In terms of this video, obviously as usual, I try to bring as much value as possible as I can from my knowledge or just my experience. I'm only 22 years old, so I know there are more people out there with more experience, but obviously I've tried to base this episode around passion, and as usual, hopefully, without even speaking about the things in each episode, you can see how passionate I am about, whether it's fitness, fucking running, even just coaching in general. I do believe, that is, you need to find a purpose. So passion and purpose, they sort of link with each other. And I was walking the other day, just through the town, doing a bit of shopping, and it just sort of came into my head, just over a year ago, probably more than that now. I sort of found my passion with, say, fitness, left my job, coaching, started running, found my passion there. And I actually wrote in my notes while I was walking, just thinking, sometimes you get thoughts in your head, but, if I never discovered that, I've wrote down like my passion has led to Kaizen, which has been the run club. So if I never found my passion, I probably wouldn't have made that jump to turn up to the run club, where I've then put in my notes that's led to a new environment, and from that environment I've learned so much from all the people I'm surrounded by. And every day, I'm like, even this weekend, we went out for a meal and stuff. You just feel really grateful, to be honest, with the people around you, the support they give you, the lessons you learn from them. Yeah, just that small wee decision, because I can remember the very first day I was going to turn up to Kaizen, and I wasn't going to do it. I was so used to running myself, going to the gym myself, because I can't lie, I'm quite an independent person. I enjoy my own company, and I never used to be honest, but now I just enjoy it. So when I went to go to the run club, I was nervous, I was uncomfortable, I was like, what am I even doing here? And just that small decision has led me to, again, I probably wouldn't have done the Lisbon Marathon, because again, that was with the folk from Kaizen. So if I didn't find that passion, that purpose, then I wouldn't have met all these great people, and wouldn't have this sort of environment around me now where I truly am grateful to, be surrounded by these people. So, but another thing with passion, as I said, I think I maybe mentioned at the start of the video, I think it's what separates, whether it's looking at the top athletes or, to be honest, you just see those people, it's almost like they've got a red battery and then there's those people who've got the fully charged battery, and it's passion. And I'm just using my journey, or fitness is my true purpose and my true passion. But for some people, it might be art, it might be business, it might be swimming, whatever it is. You need to have a purpose. You need to wake up with a mission. And I thought, over the last year, since I sort of left my job, definitely still the hardest thing I had to do to this day. Every day I do wake up and feel like I've got a purpose and a mission, and a true vision. You need to have a vision in front of you, whether it's a 1 year vision, a 5 year vision, or even a 10-year vision. I always say, as I mentioned in the last video, about playing the long game. Nothing valuable is ever going to be achieved short term. You can just tell when somebody's passionate about something. You have those people, and it's as if they're just, Nick Bear summed it up quite well. It's almost as if they're dead inside. And again, I don't want to get deep, but true fulfillment, you can truly sense that in someone. For me, there's just existing over here, and then there's actually living with a purpose, with a vision, with a goal in mind. Anyone watching this, you might not know yet what you're truly passionate about or what your purpose is. But for me, I found it through spending time with myself, actually sitting in my room, shutting off the phone, the laptop, and just sitting with myself and thinking, what do I actually care about? What do I actually want my life to look like? What is the end goal? Do I want to get 10, 20 years down the line and be living the same life? No, I don't. So yeah, for me, it was just spending a lot of time with myself. That's how I found my passion for fitness. And as I said, now I wake up and I feel like I've got a mission, or I've got an end goal, whether it's with the running, with the business, with my life, and what I want it to look like in 5 years, and what I want it to look like in 10 years, rather than living the same life every 6 months. That's not living, that's just existing to me. Because there's that many distractions nowadays, you can't focus. Even myself, I struggle, especially with the job I'm in now, to switch off. That's why I enjoy running. Yes, I do content for it, but it's part of the job. It's what I enjoy. I enjoy creating. There's another passion. I enjoy creating and putting stuff out there and actually inspiring people. Whether it's, getting somebody up in the morning to go that run. That is my purpose, my passion, I feel. Helping people. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. As usual, appreciate every comment, every view, like, etc. 5 weeks out from Budapest, 8 weeks out from the 100 miles. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. See you soon.